In a world filled with terrible YouTube retards, there's one man that takes the cake right out of the hands of the 15-year-old girl who was eating it. That man is the Archfiend. He is a man of honor, a man of fortitude, a man that should probably stay away from elementary schools. There's only two men that can save the world, save the universe, save the children. These men are Asalieri and Silent Rob. But Silent Rob is busy masturbating and Asalieri is getting blocked on the Archfiend's page once again. Coming soon. Coming really soon. On a 12-year-old girl near you.
So I've thought about this story many times, on many nights, over many years. But I'll tell a version incorporating more of what I know about what you know. There is one way to tell it, but I'll let my mind run. Run with what it feels the best version of the story is.
Okay, it is a very cold Christmas Eve. Both of us are 2 years out of college and now work full time. Okay. We were running around all day today looking for those last-minute Christmas gifts for people we know. Yeah, and the last-minute Christmas gifts of the people who send them to your P.O. box too, huh? We had to babysit your sister's daughter, Becky. No, run, Becky, no! It's the Archfiend. Tonight, since your sister had to work the night shift again, your niece is all over the place with anticipation of Santa Claus coming tonight. Oh yeah, he'll be coming all right. She's a complete handful to keep her excitement in. She's a complete handful to keep her excitement in. If she's a complete handful, she's not. We make 2 stops at Christmas Eve get-togethers at both of our respective families and get home 8 p.m. and are completely exhausted. This is written by a fucking caveman. Your niece is still over-amped about the night and won't go to sleep.
We all sit down in front of the fireplace and talk about how much fun we are all going to have tomorrow. We are all sitting on the floor with you slowly brushing your missus' hair and me on the floor with my legs around you and my arms around your waist while we're in front of the fire. Little Becky falls asleep in your arms finally and you carry her into bed. We finally rejoice that she fell asleep as we have hours of toy assembly to attend to for the gifts your sister got Becky to absolutely blow her mind with joy the next morning.
Hour after hour goes by with Becky safely tucked away in her room with the dreams of tomorrow comforting her as she sleeps. It's now well after midnight and all toy assembly is complete. The fuck? Both of us enjoy a fine wine. Hey, that's exactly how you spell wine, huh, Arch? W-H-I-N-E, huh? And realize our day is done. You turn to me and say, well, it's time for bed. As you finish that sentence, I take one finger and place it over your lips. As to tell you to be quiet. Oh. I throw two fresh logs on the fireplace, and the sound of the roaring fire fills the room. The temperature outside is freezing, and the fresh snow is just beginning to fall, making it a true wonderland to see. I put my hand over your shoulder and turned towards the window and we watched the majestic beauty that only winter can bring. All lights are off, and just the flicker from the fireplace is seen in the pane of the window as we look out at the world outside.
While we take on the absolute beauty of nature, I slowly slide my hand down your arms. With just my fingertips felt through the loose cloth of your pajama top. My hands slide to the bottom of your shirt and just begin to ever so slightly reach under and caress your stomach and wrap around to your lower back. I hold my fingertips right at the base of your spine, slowly caressing the top of your firm buttocks. I slowly grab hold of the back of your pants and begin to ever so slowly slide them down, revealing your firm butt to the tender, delicate fingers. I pull the pajamas down your legs, deeply caressing them with my fingers on the way down. I pull them off completely, off your ankles, revealing your nakedness to me. The sound of fire crackling and soft kisses fill the room as I kiss your legs so passionately and softly from your ankles all the way to your back.
What? You steal this next part from an R&B song? You stand in utter awe and passion spills across your face as I slowly slide my arms over the front of your stomach. As I rub the tension from inside you with slow, rhythmic motions of my fingertips. I slide over the top of your head, leaving you in total beauty? The fuck? That I could never imagine existed in my greatest dream or fantasy or any mortal woman. What? I stand up and slowly kiss the back kiss your back until I reach the neck and no more kissing. No more kissing. Just the sound of my shallow breathing in your ear to calm the soul's desires that are no doubt building with every waking moment that continues. Yes, I kissed your nostril, your left nostril. Then I kissed your right nostril. Then I plucked the nose hairs and licked them. Seriously, dude, get to the fucking already. My hands slide down to your hips and you turn to face me. I look down at your naked beauty, lit by the flickering flames of the fire, and cannot believe that God created you for me to find and have to my own. God, I bring my eyes to yours, and our noses just barely touch. As we exchange the shallow breathes of passion from both our lungs.
You take one of your hands and slide it under my shirt and rub me from my abdomen to my chest. Ooh. Your other hand reaches around to my back. Both of our eyes are still locked in the deepest passion. Time seems endless. Our breasts pulsate the love for each other with every exhale to the other. Ooh. You grab the back of my shirt, pulling it over my head, leaving my torso exposed to the firelight's gleam. You stare down my physique with adoring eyes that look like no hunger can quench. Then, you bite your lower lip as you slide your hands down my back and rub my rock-hard butt as you expose my nakedness to the same extent as I did to you. Next, you stare at me from the ground with mouth open, and slow breaths can be felt on my toes as you slowly move in to kiss my legs and work your way up my knees, rubbing my naked body as you inch your way up. Oh. As your breath runs up my body over my shoulders and down my back to the pits of my spine. This is getting serious. Next, you stand up with hands still caressing my back till you drape them over my shoulders.
We stare into our eyes with a hunger that both of us have never felt before. And the total exhaustion of the day is also seen and renders us near powerless to engage in any physical activity. I slide my right hand down your back and to the base of your spine as I pull your pelvis to mine. The feeling of our warm bodies is so soothing. The bare skin of each other soothes an immediate feeling of tired in both our bodies. You slide your left leg up and you toes slowly slide up the back of my calves until your knee bent up into lap position with complete foot on back of my leg. Caveman. I dip you ever so slowly, never losing contact with your eyes. As we get lower and lower and lower to the thick throw rug, mere feet from the fire's glowing warmth. Lower and lower and lower. I move you till your back is on the floor. My throbbing arousal can be felt against you flesh to confirm our two hearts are beating together in time. I stare at you as half your face lit by fire's beauty, breathing still shallow as I slowly move into your face. I bring my cheek to your cheek, slowly rubbing our faces together. As the breaths from both our mouths run past our ears and out of the fire's heat into the cold Christmas night air.
Both of our arms are locked tight around the other, as the fire burns its eternal glow, bright enough to block out the nearby light. Our chests pressed together, tight in the passion from both our hearts beats endlessly, as if we are the only one in the world. I roll over slowly and bring your body on top of mine, with both arms locked tight enough that neither of us can feel that the lever breaks free from the top of the. The fire's so close and the warmth is so exhilarating. We get so close that flesh-to-flesh contact has created a slippery sweat, and it feels as if our love for one another has created a steam that is now filling our lungs. Our bodies slide over slightly as a sweat from our lungs, contract in an endless rhythmic timing. No more. We lie there motionless, as if in a complete coma, but we are both too aroused from the love we created for each other tonight that falling asleep is not an option. We lie there till the firelight dissipates and the cold from outside brings our embrace to a bitter end.
We realize that our night of passion has come to an end. And I bring my head up to look into your eyes again. Ha 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 ha. I stroke the hair from over your left cheek and over to your right ear with my palm placed on your face and my fingers slowly caressing your head. Next I pull your head to mine and our lips bring our lips to a contact. No fancy kissing, just the pleasure of your soft caressing lips against mine. We hold that kiss for minutes. In time, that seems like an eternity. And in many ways, any kiss from you would be just that. I pull back ever so lightly and stare into your eyes and break down with an emotion of tears off, joy, and a feeling of love in my heart and a hope in my mind that this moment will never end. Archie, Archie, Archie.